Really feel free at any time to interrupt me and go right into a story. I got some comments that can turn into stories. Lee taught Sunday school when you were 14 or 15 years old in Arkansas, and you sang in a quartet. Also, you went to Reverend Franklin's church, and you knew Aretha Franklin when she was just a little girl. Reverend Franklin drove a Cadillac. He was kind of like a pimp, like a well-to-do Dapper Dan of a man. You worked for Coca-Cola in a truck back in Arkansas. Billie Dee Williams, a lady sang the blues. Papa Mama Berry Gordy. You were laughing so loud at Richard Pryor sitting right next to Papa Mama Berry Gordy.
Oh, you want me to interrupt you, sir? You said about
Billie Dee Williams, the lady
Billie
singing
Dee
the
Williams.
blues.
What happened to the lady singing the blues is Dinah Rawls was appearing at Ford Auditorium. Wasn't many blacks who appeared down there during that time. That was the time that Dinah Washington came in, was going to be there. She was real late getting there. And they used to say about the way it was then. Lou Rawls wrote a tune about it. He always a day later and a dollar short. That's what happened to Charlie Parker. They threw him literally Birdland because he's always late coming to work.
His own venue.
His own venue is named after him. It's still at Birdland. What I was saying about Dinah Rawls got out of the club at 12 o'clock that night, and we went to Berry Gordy house. He invited everybody to his house for a party. When we got to the corner of the street of Hamilton, there was a white police officer. It was cold, real cold, snowing. He had on a white cap, white glove, and he was directing traffic. And he stopped every car, but he didn't stop us. He waited us to come on through.
Is that because you looked a little more
We made a
well-to-do?
joke about that because I had a new car at the time. It was real 77 Seville. It was new. The way we was dressed, I guess. He just knew we was going there because he was back to and we just like, how do you know we might be not supposed to be over here? And we went on up there. Someone parked the car for me, picked the car, went up in front. And when I announced who I was there, they got Barry, met me at the door, showed me to his kitchen.
Berry Gordy.
Yeah.
And this is at his house.
At his house. And each floor, this kitchen was really nice. He just showed me through his kitchen like that when you walked in. When you go downstairs, maybe it might have been 3 floors down. I'm not sure. And where the stairs been, he would have a band. Upstairs, maybe a rock and roll. Next floor down would be a different kind of band. And next floor down, maybe you go through a tunnel.
This is not like a record playing. This is like a live band playing in his house.
Yeah. On different floors, he had a different band. You go down each floor, there's a different band on each floor as you get in the hallway down there. We go through this tunnel. This tunnel with big pictures of the Temptations, Dinah Rawls on the wall, all lit up. Walked through the tunnel and came up on ground. It was in the swimming pool was there. It was so big. Marvin Gaye was playing piano.
Miles, wait, he's not.
On a tent.
He's not playing the trumpet. He's playing the piano.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Miles Davis. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye.
He was sitting at a piano singing, and a tent with a little shed over it. It was real nice. And the food and everything was there. He had a different bands out there on the lawn. Dinah Rawls came in with a white gown on and a veil, and she jumped in the pool with her gown and everything on.
She had just come back from performing.
From Ford Auditorium. She was still dressed. And she jumped in the pool with everything on. Berry Gordy was standing on the side there. I walked by. He said, hey, come here. I don't know he said that. Motion means to come over. He was standing there talking to Billie Dee Williams. He introduced me to Billie Dee Williams. We was wondering why Billie Dee Williams was at the party. Because he didn't sing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we got the trade out, found out that they was making a movie. Lady Sang the Blues. So when Lady Sang the Blues came out, we was there. Papa Gordy and Mama Gordy sitting in front of me.
That's Berry Gordy's
father and mother. So Richard Pryor was so funny. And you know, we supposed to be sitting there. Open up especially for us, for people like that. Downtown. Richard Pryor got beat up because he spent the money. And I was so tickled, man. I was just laughing. I wanted to bust because I wanted to just laugh out real loud. My wife elbowing me.
Why? Why was your wife elbowing you? What was wrong about laughing at Richard Pryor's comedy back then?
I'm just still sad. Maybe I want to laugh out like Red Fox said, laugh out loud like you're home cleaning chitlins. That mean like, ha, 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 you know what I'm saying. You know, like, you know, but I wanted to laugh that way because Richard Pryor was so funny and I was trying to hold it in. I'm at a place that not supposed to.
Or are you supposed to polite laugh, not laugh for real?
That's what I'm saying.
It's sort of like a library laugh instead of a...
With all those people there, you know, I don't want to what the spotlight gonna mean, you know what I'm saying? But I want, oh, God damn, whatever. But I'm just saying, you know, I wanted to buzz and she just, you better not like, and I just, You know, it was so funny, man. But anyway, I was there, and we went back to the time that they was at the party. Billie Dee Williams was there. Berry introduced me to him. Now they got a movie together. Lady Sing the Blues, right?
Yeah.
I'm at the party, and we laughed about it. That's all I was saying.
Was there a singer there?
At Berry's house.
Oh, Ladies Sing the Blues. Oh, that was the name of the movie.
We had done anything like that, and Dinah Ross was going to do Lady Sing the Blues, and that's Billie Holiday. And Billie Dee Williams, you know, he's the sex man of the black generation at that time, right?
Yeah.
And he was a star. And we want to know what he's doing now. He don't do that. He don't shake his butt.
No, sir.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's what he was for, and Berry introduced me to him. Well, Berry said, hey, this is Billie Dee Williams, and he said, are you still downtown?
He was familiar with your story.
That's what I'm trying to say. When he called me to introduce me, he said, I don't know what he said. Hey, come here. I don't know what he said, Lee or whatever, but he said, are you still downtown?
Man.
I said, yeah, because he had gave me his card, told me, I was at 20 Grand one night. He came up to me. He said, I understand you know a lot about jazz.
Billie Dee Williams says this to you.
Berry Gordy said it to me.
Berry Gordy says this to you.
Yeah. He said, I understand, Lee, that you know a lot about jazz, because Berry Gordy hadn't recorded no jazz. He says he had some records he wanted me to listen to. Would I come by and stop at his office? Here's my card, and when you get there, give him this and that so you don't have to wait or whatever. You can give that to me. I lived on Linwood and West Grand Boulevard. In fact, Aretha Franklin lived across from me. I can sit in my living room and see their back porch. I can see the back of their house because they lived on a corner, LaSalle, and that corner right in front of my, I ain't got whatever street running, and that street running in front of Linwood, and I lived upstairs.
Aretha Franklin used to be your neighbor.
Yeah, she was my neighbor. My ex-wife was a beautician, a licensed beautician. She finished school in Little Rock, Arkansas at the Berry. I sent her to beautician.
That was your first wife?
Second.
Second wife.
She never did go big in a beauty shop. She worked in a beauty shop for a while. Miss Q, I wanted to do a beauty shop and let her run it. She didn't want to do that at the time. Like I said, opportunities are not once, but she couldn't see that then. She never did. But anyway, I ain't gonna get into that. She did hair from the house.
Your wife?
Yeah. And so a lot of people did that in those days. They could fix hair and they pay somebody. They didn't have to go to the beauty shop. Everybody couldn't go to get it done profession. Somebody who never did hair, cut your hair. The next door neighbor learned how to cut hair. He made his hustle. The beautician did the same thing. So my wife, she made friends, did her friends' hair at home.
Yeah.
Carolyn Franklin used to get her hair done there. That's Aretha's sister. I met her. I don't remember. I met her somewhere. I met her, but I didn't meet her at home because when she come to the house, I would be at work. Aretha would come over sometime. Really, I been Aretha's company, but I don't remember just talking to her. You follow me?
Yeah.
Just gonna be holding a conversation. You know, a lot of people, you'd be surprised. I've never been in their company. As you see them all the time. Marvin Gaye and them, I've been in their company. Some people, I know them, but I meet them in a group of people. They're at the same party they with the same people. We say hello. That's not really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was in town, when they had the press party, that's what it is, a meet and greet to people. And they want to meet everybody in there. They come to your table and I'm so and so. We tell them how good they are. We like them. Even if you didn't like it, you're going to tell them they did good. Right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And you're going to clap for them, right?
Yeah.
Opening night, that's what Berry Gordy had. He had people who could help him, could do something for him. Disc jockeys, promotion people, paper writers. He would have all the people work for the studio would be there. It was alleged that, I don't know how true it is, that was out through the grapevine, that the standing ovation, they had to stand ovation for the singers, which is a good thing.
It was staged.
Right. That should be. I agree with that. People say that, like they said about Dinah Ross. You know, they talked about her. They want to call her Dinah Ross into the Supreme. Well, she on her way. Everybody else had a chance. They choose Dinah Ross. See what I'm saying? And I was with that. I know because I was mad. I had my own group.
The Moniques.
Right. In fact, I used to take Berry. I used his contract. I would say that. I get an idea how to write my contract. I put it like that.
You were inspired by Berry Gordy's contracts to do your own contract.
Yeah, I did my contract. I used some of his language.
Well, it's only natural.
Right. I got to see what you're talking about.
Pablo Picasso said, good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Right. And
or maybe I said that.
On my collage that I have up there at Burke, and that's what that's about. Berry Gordy's up there, Muhammad Ali, Colin Powell, Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan came to your store?
No, these are people my idols.
Oh, yeah. You
know, these are people my idols. I admire Muhammad Ali. He did the things like he said he spoke at college and he didn't go. I did too. I spoke at the college here. 3 years. 2 years. Third year I didn't go.